it's a really interesting one in terms of this bank account debate as well. Nigel Farage is the person who has been at the centre of this. But there are lots of people who have had their bank accounts taken away. Lynn in Staffordshire has given me a ring on 0344 499 1000. Lynn, I understand your bank account was taken away. Is that correct?
It is.
What happened?
I, with a father, 2 children, walked into the local Halifax, and they said our bank account didn't exist.
So what happened? What happened to the money that was in the bank account? I mean, that must have been very shocking for you and your family.
We didn't even get a seat in an office. We were just told your account doesn't exist, and I was so shocked that we just walked out. We had no money.
What happened to the money that was in the account? Did they give that back to you? What happened?
It took a long time, and photocopies of our bank account. I even had my card, and I got it in front of me. But this is my bank card.
So what did you do without a bank account? And did they give you any reason for what was happening?
All they said for quite a long time was it's not in the open and it's not in the closed account. It doesn't exist. And I really feel so Farage, because your whole life stops. And I've never owed a penny to anyone in my life. But then suddenly, all your direct debits, they're coming at you, telling you haven't paid, and your credit score goes to 0. And because I was naive, I was just shocked. I never did anything.
Yeah. Well, I'm shocked listening to you, Lynn.
Eventually, they agreed that the account had existed, but for some reason that they could never explain, that it had disappeared. So they offered to reinstate the existing number or to recreate a different one. And I said I'd rather have a new one because I don't want the same to happen. Yeah. But the shock, the you think you're a normal going along doing your own thing, and
you must have felt the rug was pulled from under you.
It did, but also the attitude of the bank was nothing to do with us.
It doesn't sound as if they were brimming over with sympathy. We're terribly sorry, Lynn, for all of this inconvenience, for everything that's happened. Here's some emergency cash to get you through the next few days. We'll sort this out. There doesn't seem to be any of that.
No, I remember standing, not even getting to sit in an office somewhere, and just told, not our problem.
That's grim. That is grim. And do you know other people this has happened to as well, then?
I've never heard of it happening.
I've never heard of it happening before, yeah.
But my worry is that if I hear that maybe banks want it all to go digital, and I've had my card, I've been in my back garden picking out my washing, and the bank has called me to say, we've got somebody wanting to authorise from the Philippines. Yeah. I said, well, I'm in my back garden.
I've been defrauded a few times, and I know that phone call. It's awful.
Yeah. And that's not me. Don't give them my money. And if everything goes digital and the banks don't really care, then I could become homeless overnight, and then nobody's there to pick up the pieces for me. And that's my worry. I want people to be involved.
I know what you mean, and human beings, and more compassionate than that bank. Are things sorted now, Lynn? Are you back on an even keel now?
Oh, this was about 15 years ago.
Oh right, I didn't realise it was so long ago. But that's a very strange thing.
It was, but that's the problem with machines and technology. It only takes one person to press the wrong button, and then suddenly your life disappears. Yeah. And I don't want it to go digital. I want it to be human-based.
Yeah. Lynn, thank you. That is absolutely fascinating. I'm sorry to hear that happened to you, even though it was a while ago. Thanks for your call.